me just get there we go. Super excited to be able to introduce our speaker for this evening. Now, my name is Miss Nikki Alexandria out of Detroit, Michigan. And I got a chance to meet this gentleman that I am going to bring to the line back in 2015. So we're talking about 10 years ago that I was able to meet this gentleman who started off as a stranger online. Now, this gentleman is originally from the Bronx, New York, okay, the Boogie Down Bronx. And he comes from very, very humble beginnings, blue collar worker, high school graduate, former paratrooper, U.S. paratrooper, who decided, guys, that he wanted something more for himself. He wanted something more for his family. He wanted something more for his people. He wanted something more for his community. So he went on to become a highly successful serial entrepreneur and a highly sought after coach, mentor, and speaker, literally coaching, training, and mentoring people, thousands upon people around the world. And I'm super excited that he is with us this evening. I'm super excited that not only is he my personal sponsor, coach, mentor, but he is also my friend. So what I'm going to do is move on out of the way of greatness and bring to the line none other than the millionaire mentor himself, Mr. Jason L. Scott the first. Mr. Scott, have you made it to the line, sir?
Yes, young lady, I'm absolutely on the phone line. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. I can hear you and I can see you. Go ahead and take it away.
Excellent, young lady. Listen, I'm super excited to be on this call with you, young lady. You're such an amazing entrepreneur, business coach, mentor to people as well. You said a lot about myself, but I tell people all the time, you started off as an amazing mentee, but now you're an amazing mentor to people all around the world. So I just want to say congratulations to you and all the success that you've been able to have, being a six-figure income earner with this company yourself, and having an opportunity to travel the world yourself, watching you actually hit pinnacles of success that most people just have been dreaming of. But because you've been such an astute business practitioner, you've been able to have some amazing results. So congratulations to you as well, young lady. Thank you so much. Hey guys, listen. My name is Jason L. Scott the First, and I'm originally from the projects of the Bronx, New York. And all my life, like everybody else in this call, I've always believed that I was truly destined for something great. I have a high school diploma, no degree of any type, but been able to earn some amazing income working for myself, working from home, because I've been mentored by people who've done it. So I'm a former paratrooper in the Army, used to jump out of planes back in the days. I worked a factory job for a few years after that. When they get fired from that factory job. I've been through bankruptcy. I've been through foreclosures. I've been through a lot of different things. I have children, grandchildren. I have kids that graduated from college with bachelors and masters, and kids that have been challenged with drug addiction. Trust me, I've been through a lot of different things, a lot of ups and downs through this whole process of entrepreneurship. But because I stayed steadfast on my belief that all things are possible for those who believe. I've always believed that I was destined for greatness and destined for more. I just stood the test of time. And time reveals a lot of things. And this time for you, if you've been looking, hoping, wishing, asking, praying for something different, you've been saying to yourself, something else has to happen. I want to tell you about a company I actually had a chance to take a look at just right around 2015 is when I first had a chance to hear about the company. And when I first joined Total Life Changes, or TLC, it became a game changer for me. Why? Is because I have already been pretty successful in the industry of home-based business, but I was looking for a product line that was highly consumable, something that I have to keep trying to sell people over and over and over again. I'm looking for a company that had the right leadership that I can partner with, all right? And look for a company that was not a here today, gone tomorrow company. But for me, tapping into the right areas of life, right? When it comes to health, when it comes to time, when it comes to money, comes to skills, you may be on this call because you yourself want to tap into the same thing. You may want to focus on getting your health together, want to improve your health. I don't know why you're on this call. You want to lose some weight, get fit, boost your energy. I don't know. Want to spend more time with your loved one, making all the money in the world, but don't have enough time. Or it could be the fact that you need to earn some extra income to pay some debt. Give back. Because I'm a firm believer, guys, in that space right there. I love to actually sow into other people. And you may want to set yourself up for some freedom. And additionally, where we are in this space right now, guys, you have to be willing to learn some new skills because it's going to help build some confidence and grow your personality, help people on a whole nother level. But for this place that you're connected to right now, it's not a here today, gone tomorrow thing. We've been around since 1999 when they've been established in Detroit, Michigan. And in 2011 is when the company actually started its network marketing business, guys. And currently today we're in over 150 countries all around the world with 30 different locations. Let me tell you about our team that's been amazing, guys, because when you're looking for opportunity, that's one of the things you're looking for, the leadership, like the corporate staff. And Jack Fallon, who's the CEO of the company, the reason why I have the high level of respect for this gentleman is because when I first met him, and I understood back then that he had a mission to provide high quality, all natural products that will offer immediate results and sustain wellness and a normal quality of life. And that was important to me because my mother passed from cancer, my grandmother did, 6 of my aunts did, family members passing from illnesses and diseases. So for me to be able to focus in on the health space, that wellness space, I've seen what happens when family wasn't focused. Now, listen, there's no guarantee what's going to happen to you. But for the fact that it was always on my mind that I had to make health something that becomes proactive and not reactive. And Jack Fallon had a mission to provide high quality, all natural products that will offer immediate results. Because I come from a place where the type of people that I'm around, they always say, I gotta see it to believe it. So I know if people can see results and their mindset is working, their mindset, they'll stay on longer, and after that, they can actually start to shift some of the things they've been doing, guys. And his partner, John LeCari, I have such a high level of respect for this gentleman. I met John LeCari years ago as well. He's been more than just a COO. He's been a great friend. Even when I left the company for a few years in 2022, he and I stayed in contact. When I decided to come back in 2024, along with Daryl Drake and Twyla Portis, as well, my amazing sponsor Twyla Portis and her sponsor and business partner Daryl Drake, John actually had a conversation with us individually and collectively, and he was willing to bring open arms and say, listen, guys, it's time for you guys to come back home and make some great things happen, guys. And you can't find a better corporate team, a better corporate staff, and a better leadership team than Twyla Portis, who's an icon in this industry, home-based business, who I chose to be my personal sponsor, coach, and mentor because she's earned millions of dollars. She's got the Icon Award. She lives in Houston, Texas, an amazing spirit and energy. And of course, Daryl Drake, who's a phenom in his mid-30s, but since he was in his 20s, been able to literally transform his life, transform the people's bodies and bank accounts, guys. And we're fortunate and blessed to have the amazing leadership team that we have here at the Rebirth, guys. All right, so you're gonna have a chance, guys. You can tap into thriving industry like weight control, health and wellness, coffee, drop shipping, and even digital marketing. But let me tell you guys about this amazing products because there's two things I want you to think about today. One, if anything I talk to you about today when it comes to being a customer, if you say to yourself, I can use those products for myself, I want you to take note of some of the things I talk about. Then after, when we're done, call the person back that got you into this call and say, listen, he talked about that product. I need that product. Oh, not immediately. Oh, immediately. And say, I got to get that product, Natalie. Oh, immediately. Get the product from me. But also, when I finish, if it makes sense, I'm gonna show you how I can make dollars. So the first product I'm going to talk to you guys about is this amazing ISO tea. Now, ISO tea, that reason why this is important to me, because this product right here, right, was one of the first products that the company came with. They launched with another product, but this product, once it hit the marketplace, has helped us generate over $1 billion in sales. This product right here, guys, has 9 natural herbs inside of it, like papaya, ginger, chamomile, myrrh, some other herbs that all synergistically work to cleanse the system on a cellular level. I love this because people use this tea right here, but it has 2 tea bags. So what you're gonna do is take a quart of water, you're gonna boil it. After you boil a quart of water, you're gonna take these 2 tea bags in here, you're gonna put it in the water, put the lid on it, turn the eye off, put it to the side, let it steep for 6 to 8 hours. After that, guys, now you pour the rest of the water in, another 3 quarts, so it's gonna make a full gallon. After that, you're gonna drink 8 ounces twice a day. It's gonna cleanse your upper and lower intestines, your vital organs, liver, lung, kidney, heart, brain, even your skin, which is the largest organ in your body. A lot of people start saying, my skin looks better. My skin has more elasticity. Trust me, I know. I've been using the products since 2015, so I get it. But also, guys, when you start to cleanse your entire colon or your system, what happens, because this is a cleansing tea, and this is not a weight loss tea. This is a cleansing tea. When people start to cleanse their system, your intestines, what happens is your body starts to absorb nutrients better. And the byproduct of that better absorption is people being able to have some amazing weight loss. Matter of fact, if you're in this call right now, right, I want you to type into the chat what type of results you've been able to have because of using this tea. All right, this tea or even the instant tea. When I first got started, guys, in 2015, this was the only tea we had. And back then I lost 5 pounds in my first 5 days. So I knew that this product had worked since that time. All right. But the amazing thing is when I actually stopped, when I had to focus in on family in 2022. For years, I've been traveling from Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Mongolia, I'm saying Africa, all throughout Africa, traveling throughout the Caribbean, South America. I've been to Bogota, Colombia, Medellin, Cali, all these other places I travel, all over the world, right? Iceland, Norway, traveling in this company, talking about these products, sharing with people all over the world how they can build an amazing business, even Slovenia, right? And the thing is, guys, for me doing all that traveling, at first this was the only product that we had, and I had to wait until I got back someplace in order for me to use this product. All right, but when I actually stopped using the products in 2022, when I focused in on my family, because I was traveling all these years helping everybody else's family. So when I had a family crisis here at home, and I had to focus in for 2 years, going back and forth to the hospitals, going back and forth after chemo, cleaning, cooking, doing everything, being in, taking my grandkids back and forth to school, being the hands-on person at home, just focusing on bringing back life to my family and to my household. I started gaining weight. I was so stressed in this place. Trust me, I was trying to feel great, trying to be positive, but I can tell my cortisol levels was all over the place, and I ended up gaining weight. And I was trying different things, and I'm like, man, Nikki, I wasn't in the company anymore, but I kept thinking, I need some NutriBurst. I need some of that detox tea. I kept thinking about it, right? But I wasn't in the company, so I wasn't using the products. And what happened was in December of 2024, when I decided to come back to the company, I was actually about to go on to a cruise with my family. When I was about to head to the cruise, I was trying to get some tea before I go on the cruise so I can be able to feel good while I was on the cruise, but I didn't get none in time. When I was on a cruise, if you guys know what a cruise is, you'd be on a cruise like a resort on the waters, and now you're going to be eating. They got the best ice creams. They got pizza around the clock. They got all this stuff. It was, oh my God, you're eating so much. I was eating so much all the time that after the cruise, I'm like, man, why am I feeling tight? I'm feeling bloated. I'm feeling big. Man, I came off the cruise. I stepped on the scale. I was I was overweight, and I'm like, man, I said, how did I gain 5 pounds on the cruise? I was like 215 pounds, all right? Because I kept teetering between 215, 217, 218. But when I got back in cruise, I was 215. So I immediately came home. I brewed the tea that night, but couldn't take it that night because I wanted to have it ready for the next day. So what I did was I actually ripped open this bag right here. Ripped open this watermelon detox tea, or this cleansing tea, right? I opened up this cleansing tea. I opened up this tropical punch cleansing tea. I mixed these two together. Which is your favorite, Natalie? Which is your favorite, Pamela? Which is your favorite? Which is your favorite? I actually ripped open these two, put it in a bottle. It looks like this, right? These sachets like this. I ripped them open, put a bottle, shook it up, had that on the go. I woke up the next morning. 5 pounds was gone. It was just when I used the restroom, flushed out 5 pounds. Now, for 5 days, I'm on a cruise, like 4 days, and I'm like, nothing was coming out. Then overnight, it came out. Now the thing is this: it was 5 pounds that first night. Over the next course of the next 4 days, it was like another 4 pounds, right? Over the next, I'm saying for that entire week, and then after 30 days, it was 15 pounds, and I still been 15 pounds down since January, since from December 10th to about January 10th or something like that, guys. And I've been down since that time. If you're on this call yourself and you want to get your belly out your lap, you want to be able to be in a better space, you want to feel better. Because for me, yes, relieve constipation. Yes, I was able to get that belly. Yes, was able to get rid of the extra fat. But for me, I was just tired of every time I ate. As soon as I ate, I felt tight. I couldn't even. I love to eat, and I couldn't even enjoy my food anymore. So this right here, guys, if you're a person that you know yourself, you need to go ahead and get yourself ready for this summertime fine. You want to get yourself ready because you know the summer's coming. You know you have not prepared yourself over the winter. You know you kept talking about it, but you ain't do nothing about it, Pamela. This now gives people an opportunity that you can actually get this amazing tea. But also we tell people not only how to take out the bad, but how to also put in the good. And this product right here is what we started with in 1999 with this NutriBurst. This NutriBurst is a full day supply of liquid vitamin. Listen, this product right here, it comes, of course, in these rip and sip sachets, but it also comes right here in this bottle. This is what I was when I first got started. It has 72 minerals, 18 amino acids, 22 phytonutrients, guys. Has whole food groups, everything that you need. This one capful of this is equivalent to having 10 raw salads. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to eat 10 salads a day. But it literally gives you what you need. You know, like I know, most of the foods that we're eating right now are not giving the proper nutrition that we need. You know how you know? Because you can go to the grocery store right now, and the bananas that's on the rack, they're green. Bananas supposed to be yellow when they get ripe. So that means you've been eating all these fruits and veggies that's hard, that's not ripe over the years. Even the strawberries don't have the sweetness that they used to have before because a lot of foods don't have proper nutrition. So we need some type of supplement. And that's why when you start working out at the gym, you have a trainer. The first thing the trainer asks you is, what's your nutrition looking like? So this is amazing. This is amazing supplement for your nutritional value. This right here. So once you take out the bad, put in the good. This NRG is a synergistic blend of key support minerals. It turns on the energy. It turns off the appetite. You can burn 300 to 600 calories, Deidre, while you're using this one product right here. It gives you all day sustainable energy. But I actually love it as well because it has a component called 5-HTP. So we call it the happy pill. It actually can help you with your mood. So if you're the type of person every morning when someone says good morning to you, and you're like, what's so good about it? You need some NRG. If the people at your job, when you start talking to them, you start saying good morning to them, they're like, what's so good about it? They need some NRG. So if you're in this car right now, you're like, I don't know, I just don't be in the mood for that. You need some NRG. So either of the products I talked about so far, if anything resonates with you and makes sense, I want you to get back with the person who got you on the call and say, listen, I got 2 or 3 things that are challenges of mine that I want to focus on. I got 2 or 3 things, whether it's my weight, whether it's something with pressure, whether it's something, whatever it is, just let them know what it is. And we got something that can help you in that process, guys, or maybe able to help you. Or even if you love an amazing cup of coffee, we have Delgado coffee, which is a slimming coffee. And that slimming coffee has a mushroom in it called Ganoderma. I want you to Google what does Ganoderma do with or for anything that your mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, challenges they've been able to have, and Google what does it do, and then I want you to get back and say, I need some of that Delgado coffee. So we got other products, guys. We always say get them in the door, show them the store. When you go to the site, you're going to see some other products. Just look for the one you want to get with now because you want to support them because they launching their business tonight and you want to support them in their launch. But I also said to you earlier, if it makes like sense to you, I'm gonna share with you how it makes dollars. Because when you have a product that gives people real results, that you don't have to keep convincing them to use the product because they saw some results themselves, because they themselves use it and they was able to drop some pounds or drop some inches, they're going to keep coming back. So now when you decide you want to actually start your own business, you're going to have a done for you drop shipping business that when a person says, yes, I want that product. And if you've been on TikTok, you've been seeing all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everybody talking about selling something. I used to always tell people back in the days, Natalie, you got to have a plan B. That ain't for me. I don't know about that. But as soon as 2020 came, and everybody was thrust into the space where they had to focus on the plan B. And I'm going to be honest, we all know right now, we see things are topsy-turvy in the world right now, in the U.S. right now, and not from just the U.S., all over the world. We don't know what's coming next. I'm going to say, like I used to tell people prior, position yourself now with a part-time business that can rival most people's full-time job with another economic opportunity that can position you so you can compete in the marketplace, prepare yourself for retirement, earn some extra income, be ready for the just in case, whatever it is, because my just in case gave me the opportunity that when I had to walk away from doing all business for 2 years, I can focus solely on home. I was at every hospital, every doctor's appointment, hospital appointment, after chemo appointment, stayed nothing but 2 years. And most people can't survive for 2 weeks, let alone 2 months. But for 2 years, because of this drop shipping type of industry and business that we can tap into. So when you get started, guys, you're going to have an opportunity to have a business kit that you're going to get. When you get that business kit, it's going to give you a link that you can have to build a business. We're going to actually start to connecting you to our community app to where you're going to actually learn a 6-figure strategy that you can actually learn to build an amazing business. It's going to give you opportunity to train, to learn, to coach, and be connected to a thriving business community. So when that happens for you and you start saying, well, okay, great, I got all those things set up, but how can I make money? Well, the way you're going to make money, guys, with a 50-50-50 partnership that you're going to have with the company. Successful people build networks and successful people focus on a few other things. And when I understood this, for me, I focus on the same thing. And one of those things they understand is OPM, other people's money. So that means it takes money to make money, don't have to take your money. OPI, other people's ideas. You don't have to come up with the idea. You just put yourself in the middle of it, start to share it yourself, and you can earn extra income. So because they already going to do the shipping, they already made the products, they're already going to package everything. All you have to do is start to share the information, guys. This gives you an opportunity that once you do that, you can earn daily retail commissions. And the way that works is every product that I talked about shared with you so far has a 40-point value. That means you have a 50% partnership. So when you actually share this information about this product and someone says yes to this product, you have an opportunity for the 40 points. Half of that, 50% of that is $20 US. But most people don't just get one product. We get them in the door, then we show them the store. They say, you know what? I need that multivitamin. So you actually earn an extra 20, that's $40. They say, I need that NRG, earn an extra 20, 40, $60. They said, I need that coffee, earn it 20, 40, 60, $80. They said, you know what? I need another flavor of that Tim with that watermelon flavor. Or they may say, I want this lemonade flavor. The thing is, guys, what if I was just one of your customers? And this is because these are products that I use myself. That means you be earning 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, all right? And then I even use the brewed tea, that's 120. I use to drink the coffee, that's $140 bare minimum. And I use this product every month religiously. That means every month, not only you get paid the first time, but every time I reorder products over and over and over. I told you I've been using the products since 2015. Imagine if I was your customer, you're earning an extra $140 since 2015. But also, what if every person that you see on this call right now, every single person, all 41 people on the call, what if they were your customers as well? You're earning an extra $100 from each of them. That's exactly how this works. Matter of fact, do me a favor, in the chat group, in the chat, type in how many products that you actually use yourself so the guests can see the type of what we love, how you love it, so they can calculate and say to themselves, what if I had these types of customers? Why are they doing that? I'm going to go to the second thing, which is referral bonus. Referral bonuses, I like to call them like training bonuses. The company will pay you to refer other people to business. See, the thing is we have a marketing budget, and that marketing budget doesn't go to the billboards. It doesn't go to television ads. It goes to people like you and like myself who actually do word of mouth advertising. And because it goes to that, every time you refer somebody to the company and they decide they want to get started, you can earn a 50% commission based off of the product or promotional pack they get started with. That means that they get started with a product, you're going to make $20. They get started with something like our Elite Kit, which is like $1,300, you can make $500, guys, and there's no limit to how many people you can get started into the business. The third way we get paid is what we call binary commissions. Now, binary means two teams you're going to build. Successful people build networks. You know it to be true because your boss had built a network of you. And most people, once they get a job, they start telling their cousins, their friends, their family. People say, are they hiring? They sure are. You start referring other people to the job, but you're referring people to your boss's business. But now when you refer people to your business, you can start to build a team of people and start to leverage your time as well. And when you build a team on the left and a team on the right, every time the team is growing and the team is building, because we teach two to get two and so on and so forth, you can actually earn between 10 to 30%, guys, in the team building aspect of this. That means you can earn, what is it, extra $50 a week or up to $30,000 US a week. I know this to be true because this part right here, they actually upped it to 30,000 right before I left the company. But prior to that, it was 20,000. And I've had the fortunate opportunity to be able to know what it's like to earn $20,000 a week in this one way. That's not saying that to impress you, but to impress upon you that learning these skill sets, learning that you can actually do the math yourself, and you can actually see how if you get two, and we get those two to get two, that's four. We get those four to get two, that's eight. All the way down to 12 levels, that's 4,000 people of consumers that you can have. But let's say just 1,000 of them. Just 1,000 people over the next 6 to 8 months to 6 months to a year that you actually told two and two, whether you put them there or I put them there, anybody puts them there, you have a chance to get paid on it. And you actually had, and each person had 40-point volume. That means one product they're getting. 40,000 in volume that would generate times the 20% that you can earn. That means you're earning an $8,000 a month binary bonus in this one way that we get paid right here, guys. All right. So that takes me up to this way right here, which is check match bonuses. Check match bonus basically means the fourth way we get paid is you have a chance to match the paychecks of the person that you personally get started. That means it will behoove you to train me to become successful, to teach me, to guide me, to mentor, to make sure that I know how to succeed. And when that happens, the company is going to pay you to make sure that I succeed. So that means if my check is $100, you're going to make $500. I'm saying $50. If my check is $500, you're going to make $250. A 50% check match. Let's say the combination of me and other people that you see on the call right now, just 5 of us. If the total binary commission that we earn, because I'm going to get my check, you're going to get your check, but because I got my check and you got me started and you trained me, your first level check match from all of us, 50% of that is $890. And most of this is on a part-time basis. But also, you can get paid up to another 50% off of every person that each of us sponsors as well. I sponsor 40 people to this company. That means if it was me, all 40 people on the second level, you would have a chance to get paid up to another 50% check match as well. And the last one we get paid, guys, is a lifestyle bonus. Lifestyle bonus basically means whether you want to use this money for travel, for food, for bills. I always tell people big money is going to come later. Right now, let's take some pressure off. For extra $1,500 a month can take some pressure off, I recommend you say yes. And let's get started to building something on a part-time basis. For me, retirement is everything. So I'm building for retirement. Other people just want to put some food on the table. And we're going to give you every opportunity to do so. So all you got to do now is say yes to launching your business. Yes, I'm ready to get something happening. Yes, I want more for myself and my family. Yes. And once you say yes, what we're going to do, and once you say yes, is we're going to share with you how you can get started in several different ways. One, if you decide you want to get started with our biggest package, which is one of our big packages, which is like the Elite Kit. Elite Kit is like $1,300. Now, the reason why I start with that is because the same way you would never sell yourself short getting a job, you never tell the boss, I'm the type of person like to start at the bottom, like to see if it works, like to see what I like to try it on and fit it off first. It's never been a job interview you went to ever where you told them you want to start at the bottom and see if it worked. You sound to be there when it's cold, when it's hot, when it's raining. Give me the job so I promise you I'll be the best employee. So the same way when you start a business, don't look to start at the very bottom. Start at the very top so you can have products on hand to help you create cash today on demand. Because we like to sample, give, sip, sample, and supply products to other people in our organization. And you having products will give you an opportunity to do that. If $1,300 is too much for you, $659 will give you the Premier Pack. The Premier Pack is a decent package as well. So it'll give you products you can actually sell, sample, ship, and even have some to supply for your people as well. But it gives you a better opportunity to start your business as well. And of course, if all those are the challenge, guys, $189 for the Freedom Kit to help you start your freedom journey, that works as well. And the thing is this, if anything I said, if it's okay to be broke, but it's not okay to stay that way. And it's okay because I've been there many times. I come from a background of poverty, but poverty has its own self-perpetuating logic. You rob Peter, pay Paul for so long, most people don't recognize opportunities that's put right in front of them. And I want all of us today to say yes to doing something together. Because once you get started, even though you be in business for yourself, you won't be by yourself. Each and every one of us that's on this call that's already in will be here to support you. And each and every one of us will be here to guide you. And we'll make sure that you know exactly how to get yourself into business and stay in business and have an amazing lifestyle that we're going to build together, guys. This is the Rebirth. And the Rebirth is about rebirth of our faith, our finances, our fitness, our fun, and definitely living a lifestyle with our families. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys logging on to the call. My name is Jason L. Scott I. Always remember, given the sum total of all your decisions, you cannot change who you are, but giving you life, new vision, and unity, you can change who you become. So with that today, get back with the person who got you on. Let them know I'm ready to get started right now, and let's all just become. You guys have a great and a powerful new you. Good day, everybody. See you guys soon. Bye now.